All right, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutation to you, brothers, and hopefully pushing His word in truth and sincerity. All right, this video here is, shall that land be greatly polluted? Okay, so just looking at the state of our people, and we are literally in the worst state that we've ever been. You know, both men and women. Okay, because we have what's called these gender wars right now. You know, the man against the woman against the man. You know, when it comes to, as they say, the dating field. You know, with the women's liberation and giving them power to be over the man, and so thus emasculating the man. It's a lot. It's a multifaceted, multi-layered thing to that, and it's, you know, it's we need to be saved about it. The longer we hear, the worse our people are off. Okay, so I was just thinking about that particular scripture about the land being polluted and going back to it, and you know, just comparison of I've been hearing and seeing a lot of stories about basically different men's women, you know, as they say, cheating on them, or you know, leaving them for whatever reason. It's all kind of different things. And so I was just like, man, just understanding how what we did to the Lord. Okay, and so that's basically what I want to correlate this to. Okay, because you know, we did Yahweh Shai dirty. Okay, so we are equated to be that woman. Okay, we're their bride, but we for lack of a better term, we fucked over the Lord. That's what we did. The same way of what's going on with amongst our people is the same thing we did to the Lord. So we actually, especially as the men, we have a first-hand experience of how we did our power. Okay. Let's see. This is Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 1. They say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him and become another man's wife, so like another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? Okay, so if a woman leaves you and basically have sex with another man, or become another man's wife, or deals with another man, you can't return back to your former husband. You know, you're polluted at that point. But it says, shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again unto me, saith the Lord. And that's what we did as a people. Okay, we was out there grooving and grinding up under these groves, under these altars, sacrificing unto these devils, unto these different idols, and then we come back to the Lord when shit don't go our way, when it don't go the way we think that it's supposed to go. But it says, lift up thine eyes unto the high places, and see where thou hast not been lain with. So Lord literally saying, we've been with so many lovers, we've dealt with so many idols. try to find an idol that we haven't dealt with as a people. In the ways hast thou sat for them as the Arabian in the wilderness, and thou hast polluted the land with thy whoredoms and with thy wickedness. Therefore, this is the punishment, this is why. Therefore the showers have been withholding, there hath been no latter rain, and thou hadst a whore's forehead, thou refusest to be ashamed. Wilt thou not from this time cry unto me, my Father? Thou art the God of my youth. Okay? We did all these things, committed all these adulteries, you know, on the Lord, and we have no shame about it as a people. Okay? This is Leviticus chapter 20 verse 10. And the man that committeth Yeah. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall be put to death. We as a people deserve death. Um, when you read through the scriptures, I'll say this. I believe probably the worst thing you could possibly do to the Lord is to worship an idols, because that's literally the ultimate betrayal. We have our power who got us up out the dirt when no other nation cared for us. We was a small people. We wasn't a great people. Anything like that. Like I said, he got us out the dirt, cleaned us up, made us a special people, chose us, put us on top. Clothed us with the vest, arrayed us with the finest of linen, with the finest of ornaments, the finest of gold, the finest of everything, and then literally gave us the world. And this is what we did. You see what I'm saying? Like this, we fucked over the Lord. Literally. This is what we did as a people. And what our people are continuing to do. We deserve death. That's actually what we deserve. That's why I brought that out. But the Lord is actually having mercy upon us. Alright. This is Matthew chapter 19. I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, "And it came to pass, when Yahushua had finished these things, he departed from Galilee and came into the coast of Judea beyond Jordan. And great multitudes followed him, and he healed them there. The Pharisees also came unto him, tempting him, and saying unto him, Is it lawful for a man to put away his wife for every cause?" So, like I said, we're going into the relationship dynamic between a man and a woman, man and his wife, okay? Husband and wife. "And he answered and said unto them, Have ye not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female? And said, For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and they twain be one flesh." Okay? When a man and a woman become one flesh, they're literally a part of each other. Okay, the man is a part of the woman. That woman literally becomes a part of that man. This is why that woman takes on that man's last name. She becomes a part of him. The same thing which the Lord Yahweh Shemashai did for us. Okay, when he got us out, cleaned us up, decked us out, arrayed us with the finest of the finest, he put his name on us. Okay, Israel, Yasha Allah, he's the Prince of Powers. Okay, the Lord put his name upon us. We took on his name. It says, verse 6, "Wherefore they are no more twain, but one flesh." Okay, "What therefore Most High have joined together, let no man put asunder." They say unto him, Why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement and to put her away? He said unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives, but from the beginning it was not so. Like I said, from the beginning, a man, you're not supposed to be divorcing. Okay, it wasn't created for that, and there won't be no divorces. There won't be any divorces. There won't be any single mothers in the kingdom. Israelite woman in a 1-bedroom apartment, outside living life. Going live. No, none of that shit is gonna be in the kingdom. That's all Babylon the Great bullshit. Okay. The same way how the Lord has he's accepted us back after all that we did to him, because he chose us. He made a promise unto us. Alright. This is our problem here. I'm gonna grab this. This is 1 Samuel chapter 8. This is where we went wrong as a people. "And it came to pass, when Samuel was old, that he made his sons judges over Israel. Now the name of his firstborn was Joel, and the name of his second Abiah, and they were judges in Beersheba. And his sons walked not in his ways, but turned aside after lucre, and took bribes and perverted judgment. Then all the elders of Israel gathered themselves together and came to Samuel unto Ramah, and said unto him, Behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy ways. There we go. Verse 5. Now make us a king to judge us like all the nations. So prior to our first king, Saul, the Lord, he was our king over us. Okay? But once again, through jealousy, us looking at what the heathens are doing, we wanted to be like the heathen. This is why he said, now make us a king to judge us like all the nations. We didn't need a king. We had one. But the thing displeased Samuel when they said, Give us a king to judge us. And Samuel prayed unto the Lord. And the Lord said unto Samuel, Hearken unto the voice of the people. Lord said, listen to them. Go on, listen to them. In all that they say unto thee, for they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them. So by us asking for a king, like to be like the heathen nations, we rejected the Lord. Because once again, like I said, the Lord was our king. He was ruling over us. Okay, matter of fact, who do you think took us out of Egypt? It was physically by way of Moses, but it was because of our king. Okay, the Lord, through Moses. Okay, the Lord brought us out of Egypt. The Lord allowed us to cross the Red Sea. The Lord took us through the wilderness. The Lord set us up, gave us that land. Took out all those other nations that were round about us. Our king did that, but we rejected him. Verse 8. According to all the works which they have done since the day, it's going into it, which they have done since the day that I brought them up out of Egypt, even unto this day, wherewith they have forsaken me and served other gods, so do they also unto thee. And during that whole time, from the time we came out of Egypt all the way to the time we got in the promised land, out to Israel, our people were fucking off, but going after these, being whores, being harlots, going after these other idols. Now therefore hearken unto their voice, howbeit yet protest solemnly unto them, and show them the manner of the king that shall reign over them. So we telling Samuel, listen to them, but listen to what they say, but I want you to tell them what kind of king they gonna get. And Samuel told all the words of the Lord unto the people that asked of him a king. And he said, This will be the manner of the king that shall reign over you. He will take your sons and appoint them for himself, for his chariots, and to be his horsemen. And some shall run before his chariots. And he will appoint him captains over thousands, and captains over fifties, and will set them to ear his ground, and to reap his harvest, and to make his instruments of war, and instruments of his chariots. And he will take your daughters to be confectionaries, and to be cooks, and to be bakers. And he will take your fields and your vineyards and your olive yards, even the best of them, and give them to his servants. And he will take the tenth of your seed and of your vineyards, and give to his officers and to his servants. And he will take your men servants and your maid servants and your goodliest young men and your asses, and put them to work. He will take the tenth of your sheep, and ye shall be his servants. And then ye shall cry out in that day because of your king, which ye shall have chosen you. And the Lord will not hear you in that day. So the Lord telling them, you're going to have a selfish king, basically. That king is not going to rule in wisdom. Okay? He's not going to rule in wisdom. He's going to do things that he thinks is best, and not really what the Lord thinks. Okay? Nevertheless, verse 19, the people refused to obey the voice of Samuel, and they said, Nay, but we will have a king over us, that we also may be like all the nations, and that our king may judge us and go out before us and fight our battles. The Lord had been doing that the whole time. Once again, how do you think we got out of Egypt? Our king fought the Egyptians. Our king fought the Hittites, the Jebusites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, all those things, the Philistines. Our king, the Lord, did all that. And Samuel heard all the words of the people, and he rehearsed them in the ears of the Lord. And the Lord said to Samuel, hearken unto their voice, and make them a king. And Samuel said unto the men of Israel, go ye every man unto his city. All right. So, like I said, this wasn't a long lesson. I just thinking about all of the adultery, the harlotry, not just from the women, it's men too. Okay, because we always talk about the whoredom of our women, but man, our men are doing the same thing. Our men literally lack that moral compass of not wanting to sleep with another man's wife or not wanting to sleep with another man's woman. You have the term, I took your bitch, I took your girl, Mr. Steal your girl, all these different things like that. It's a badge of honor in today's society for a man to sleep with another man's wife. Pure D wickedness. This is where we are at right now. Okay. But like I said, this was just a quick lesson on that. Just kind of my thoughts and just from looking out into the world and seeing, man, what's really going on with us as a people. All right. So, call Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I hope y'all be edified. Shalom.